As a CDMO pharmaceutical company, quality has to be paramount to anything else. And I know we really pride ourselves in quality, but second to that is speed and be able to turn on a dime for our clients. A lot of times clients will come in here and have an idea of what they want, but not really know how to get there. They may know what the finish line looks like, but they don't know all the steps involved. So not only are we able to source the equipment or source the excipients, get things here quickly for them, develop their product for them, we can do that quicker than anybody else, but quality is second to none along that way. We do have a lot of niche products that we offer here for our clients. Liquid fill capsules, wet nanomilling suspensions. You're going to see a theme around liquids, and even more so with the liquid fill capsules, liquids at elevated temperatures. So the operators that we have in place, we take a long time training them, we take even a longer time choosing them. They have to have that attention to detail that is very difficult to find. Because if you're running a product with a liquid and then a liquid that's hot, if anything goes wrong with that product, that can quickly go from a good product to a disaster. So we really pride ourselves in the niche programs that we can run because of the operators that we have. It's really a neat offering that we can give to our clients now is again, they would come to us with an API, know what finish looks like, but don't know how to get there. And now we can take them and really hold their hand all the way through the process. Not only formulating it and manufacturing, but getting into clinical studies for them. And then all the way through at the tail end into commercialization. So when a client does come, even if they come on the CRO side, they'll reach out to us immediately and say, what are we looking for timelines? How do we fit in your schedule? What's the lead time for excipients? And then we can build a nice timeline for that client to get them to where they need to be, planning for any maybe hiccups that come along the way. Instead of always dealing with an emergency or potentially missing deadlines for them, we're able to present them the whole scenario, which has worked out very well as being one big company. I think what we can offer our clients is a much better offering than other companies are at segmented, especially when you're dealing with smaller virtual size companies that really don't have the workforce or the task behind them to be able to have people running those different departments for them. They can really just come to us and say, here you go, here's my program, and then we can actually run it for them. They have a single point of contact throughout manufacturing and clinical, and it really takes that burden off the client and puts it on us, and that's something we excel and we can help our clients. Because of our size, because of our quality, and because we're able to turn around quickly for our clients, we've been able to help them get programs through quicker and meet their deadlines in the end. So we have our schedules 1 through 5 here at Altasciences, so we're able to handle controlled substances for our clients. That schedules 1 through 5 is in analytical and manufacturing. We have the correct vaults in place, we have the correct pallet storage in case for the cages. Another unique offering that we offer here is the grade C room. It's a dual purpose room. So first, it is capable of handling potent products for our clients, which is becoming increasingly more and more desirable. And the second one is a higher classification of a room. So products that need to be terminally sterilized for injectables, we're capable of handling those here at Altasciences. The reason it's so important with the terminally sterilized, the first case, is that is a cheaper way to do injectables than aseptic manufacturing. The cost for aseptic manufacturing is extremely high. FDA would actually prefer CDMOs and manufacturers to be able to terminally sterilize if possible. So if your molecule can hold up to terminal sterilization, this is the preferred path and is a lot cheaper for our clients. We take a long time finding the right operators, the right chemists in the lab. And then second to that, we take a long time to train them. So if we see a future project, maybe 6 months down the road, we'll start now, 6 months in advance with that search, and really trying to home in and find the right person. And we think we have a really wonderful team here at Altasciences, and it really started with that. Second to that, then we take months training them on how to actually operate that piece of equipment. So a lot of times it starts with the skills training, and then it'll start with a second operator in the room, or a chemist being the chemist that's watching another chemist perform the tasks. Eventually they'll work their way into a lead operator. Because of that system, because they have so much exposure over months to get to that point of being the lead operator, that has really helped us cut down on any rejects that we've had. I've actually just looked at numbers. I think over the past 3 years, we've had 0 rejected batches due to operator error, which is something that we pride ourselves in. I think our employees here are second to none. Everybody kind of helps each other, and that's made us really strong as a company. We try to do a lot of cross-training between the groups, just so that they can understand that the manufacturing guys are making this capsule and they pass it off to the lab, and what they did there will affect the testing in the lab. I think that's a good takeaway that I would hope people get is they see that it's a pretty tight-knit family here, and that's how we can excel in what we do.